free. He does the same thing to anybody, whether you're a top name or a pea shooter. He treats them all the same. And the motherfucker is number 7, bro.
Yeah, I think it's an unfortunate side effect of beating the game already. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Yeah, because they blamed it on his opponents, but it's like, what big opponents can the nigga, like, he don't have no opponents.
Exactly. He beat the game already. That's what I'm saying. Tawk is bigger than Coty to me. Tawk is bigger than Coty.
All year, bro. That don't count for nothing.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let's do this, y'all. You said it's the matches he took. Name Chef Trey's opponents again, cause what the fuck is we talking about? His opponents ain't shit. He ain't took no cannons. His biggest night was with Swamp. He don't remember. He ain't took no fucking.
He battled Twerk. He battled Twerk. No, he battled Twerk. He battled John. He battled Swamp. He battled.
Hey, look. We gonna keep it at Twerk and John. You're not gonna just throw Swamp in the mix like he like Twerk and John.
Him and Swamp had a battle of the year contender. So that matters.
Play on novice. Where's the Hall of Fame niggas? The All Pro niggas. What? He plays on fucking novice, man.
Terrible, Verb. You wrong. Name Chef Trey's resume. Then you start naming top tiers like John, and Twerk. Oh, right. If you don't know their resume, Verb, and y'all don't even know what y'all talking about, I don't get it. First, you gotta watch the show. They see the results, and then they start talking. Instead of watching champion, going by their criteria and debate them where they at. That's what a regular logical man would do. But these emotional battle rappers look at the results and just start arguing random points. Now, are you gonna get some points right by default? Sure, but you still don't know what you're talking about. Fred, what up, boy? You still don't know what you're talking about. You got to go by their criteria. I wrote their criteria. This is coming from a guy that actually wrote down that criteria for years and then disputing them who, by my criteria, should it be, and by their criteria, how they still wrong. I know how to debate their criteria better. What's going on, Fred? Battle Rappers Life. Y'all make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel. So Verb just wrong right there. We gonna let Verb and them talk about champion, because for some reason, when the rankings bring little points up in this community, nobody listens. But if somebody, your favorite battle rapper, says it, then oh, it's a gift. It must be a word from God. Right. Disgusting. Or if your favorite blogger say it. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna let them talk, and I'm gonna keep saying this is what I've been saying. This is what I've been saying. I can guarantee that. I never heard this before. But all the complaints, the rankings already said these complaints. I tried to tell Jay Black the best way to run the champion. It's his platform, like he said. I just heard him say a response. It's my champion. It's my platform. I can do whatever I want. Respectfully. You're right about that. But if you're doing something for the community and you're doing something with other people trying to provide the fairest for the community, then it ain't all about what you think, sir. So it sounds good. It's actually true, but it's terrible. That's terrible, Jay Black. You should listen to the fans, and you should. The ones that make sense, and you should change it. They do change it, y'all. Every year they change it once, one or two things. You know what I'm saying? He said they changed two things this year. One of them being the percentage and the resumes. Two of them, the second thing being the resumes. So, and it made it more dope. It definitely made it more dope. Like I told you, a lot of times when it comes to these lists and things of that nature, at least Jay Black shows us the criteria that he's going by. So you can't really be too mad at him. You can only debate that same criteria against him. Now, we can say that some of the criteria that he goes by makes no sense, and I agree, because I keep telling y'all year after year after year, that word impact that they use is one of the worst words used in battle raps. It gets on my nerves, it makes me cringe, and like, that don't got nothing to do with nothing. I hate that word, impact. But they use it a lot. And if I made if I was one of those editing type guys and I made like a combination of what they use as definitions of impact, y'all will throw up like me. Y'all feel like me. But y'all like, rankings, we like that word. Impact, we use that word too. I know. It's terrible. Y'all should stop using it. It means everything, y'all. Like anything, everything. There's nothing positive that's not impactful by definition. So why wouldn't if you why wouldn't you be able to use that word for literally anything that's positive for your argument? And that's what they do, y'all. It's terrible, but no. When you're judging who's the best champions of the year in battle rap, this is a competitive sport. So let's start there. When you're judging champion of the year, you should set wins and losses should be the number one criteria what you're going by. Champions win. Now, how much weight those wins and losses count, now that differs between who you actually going against. So strength of schedule, that's good. Yes, that matters. Resume, who you're actually going against, how good they are. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, strength of schedule, wins and losses. But then that's where a lot of times it gets mixed up because people say this is a opinionated sport when it ain't. I mean, it is if you make it opinionated. Every sport is opinionated, but like in a certain sense, what's going on with you, Angel? So everything is opinionated, but is it valid or legit? Is it off of an objective opinion instead of a subjective opinion? You understand what I'm saying? So that brings it more validity or make it more valid if it's objective opinions. So, like, um, their criteria, back to the champions criteria. A lot of some of the criteria is objective, but then some of it, like impact, terrible. You should actually scratch that part off your criteria because then we start saying stuff that don't really, we don't got no facts to back it up. We can make our own facts, but somebody's opinion would differ from that. You understand? Moments. Moments. What the heck is moments mean? Oh, Rankins, you know what moments mean? Yes, of course I know what moment means. Even when they talk. But one person's moment don't have that didn't move me. Well, we're gonna say the collective of what the moment is. But when you going off a criteria, trying to be more objective than more objective than subjective, you go off of criteria, off the rule books, and you pitch yourself like your viewpoint from the rule books, not everybody's viewpoint. So that's a terrible argument. Oh, everybody said a verb's moment of cussing in front of verb was the biggest moment, so that's moments. Like what? That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Call me stupid, dumb, everything flies over my head, whatever. That don't make sense. Like, that should only be an in-game type of thing, not a what we judge by after the game. For example, if Zion glide from the free throw line, right? That's a moment, right or wrong? Right. So if he glides from the free throw line and loses, what does that matter? What does it matter? It was only a highlight or a moment in that game. It don't matter after, but they debating, oh, this moment was cool. This moment. All right, y'all niggas just sound stupid. So a lot of the arguments is due to Jay Black being so wrestling minded. When I say wrestling minded, I mean fake. Yeah, too bad. What? Wrestling's fake, sir. That's a fake sport. So if it was more of a real sport and judge our sport more like a real sport, you won't have all these stupid problems with your fake wrestling moments and dumb stuff that you like to say. Impact. Salute to him though for even doing it. Like I don't got no problem with Jay Black. I really don't. I tell y'all this every year, even though y'all might think I'm a hater. No, I don't. I don't hate him. Like I said, I would debate him. I would make him look stupid in the debate off of his logic and my logic. You understand? So that's what all bloggers should feel like that, right? We all should feel like, put me in the, because we're debaters. We're here to tell y'all who won the battles. That's not what bloggers here for. Could have fooled me. Like, why the heck are we here for? So yes, I want to get in the ring with any of these bloggers and debate who won or lost. Who can debate the best? Who the best? I'll destroy them. I think. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they think the same thing.
He's a fucking child. He just learned this, man. Nigga fresh out the fucking sandbox, man. And nobody saw the funky ass battle because it's on the app. Who the fuck saw it, man? It ain't enough people that saw that battle to vote on that. Ain't nobody watching the
fact,
fucking
Fred.
app. How? Everybody subscribed.
That's a fact. Anything something happen is impact. That the edge of this chair had an impact on my toe. Like, what does that matter? What do you mean? You stomp your toe? So, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a crap about your impact or whether you think in your brain you relate to an impact. That don't make no dang sense. I don't care. It makes sense. You can make it make sense because it's part of the criteria. So I'm not mad at them for using that. Yeah, arguing impact. And if I was on his panel and I had to go by that, I'd be making fun of it though. I use it for anything. Like, you definitely can't beat me in no argument with a word like impact or moments. I watch everything. So I'm like, what about this? What about that? What about this? Oh, I never thought about that. Oh, I never thought about all that stuff random though. You know what I'm saying?
Is canceled, and most of us can't even cancel our subscription. Most people here, make some noise if you having trouble canceling your subscription. They said no, you niggas gonna keep paying us. Ain't nobody watching the goddamn app. Ain't enough niggas watched it.
Like the video, like the video, like the video.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's
Did
like
y'all
you
watch
can't even
this?
stop.
Did
You
y'all
can't even
listen to
stop
this?
these motherfuckers from taking a break. You can't stop.
They won't
Like it's unrealistic where you say there is nothing on the planet where you can say, man, unplug me, man. Like we can't. It's a problem right now. Keep giving us that 7, nigga. How, man? Ain't nobody watched that motherfucking battle. But shouts to Chef Tracy from the South. He number 3. I mean, that's dope. But let's just be realistic, man. Like, come on, man. This ain't man. What the fuck is y'all? Man, Tay-Rock give all these dumb swervos and all the niggas that fucked up battle rap. Tay-Rock be giving them a chance, man. He get up there and he does the same thing from 2-on-2s. Man, I only like talking like this about Tay-Rock. Let URL do it, bro.
Right now, they talking about Tay-Rock. See, that's when the discrepancy comes in. They don't really know what to do because they got strength of schedule. So they look at Tay-Rock's resume, be like, well, it's not that strength of a schedule. But y'all don't judge wins and losses. Even though in the debates they be like, they lost that, they won that, this was debatable, they were I'm like, that's not in y'all criteria though. Why y'all keep saying wins, lost, debatable, wins, lost? Every year I say that. Get so mad at them. Put it in your criteria, because why would y'all use that as a part of y'all debate and it's not in y'all criteria? Huh? Why would y'all do that? Why y'all keep doing that? Just put it in your criteria for it to be part of the argument, silly people. And then make sure the percentage, like y'all like to do percentages, right? So put the percentage, how much weight wins and losses hold, for we can follow you better. Silly. That should be the main thing y'all do. Hold it down, rankings. Sorry. I was going crazy. I forgot what I was about to say.
Right. The motherfucker he don't make mistakes up there, man.
Tay-Rock is amazing, but that's what I'm saying.
I was about to say something about Tay-Rock, right? Okay, bet. So Tay-Rock. So like I said, they don't do wins and losses. So Tay-Rock is literally beating all of these guys, just like Danny Myers. I argue for Danny Myers. Like Danny Myers should be higher because he's taking up and comers, and the up and comers are still like notable type names, like good names. He's not just taking any old body. No, Wise, for instance, if that was last year. But I'm just saying somebody like Tay-Rock would take somebody like Wise. Like that nigga's nice over there, and he'd take to bless that platform. He'd take them. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. That's actually a good thing. And in the rankings, we give him extra points rather than a random battle. Not he don't get as much points as a top tier battle or nothing like that. No. But we still hold it enough weight like a mid-tier battle. Something right there. It depends on how bad you beat them. And if you're clearly beating these guys like Tay-Rock is doing, then he's supposed to start accumulating more points like that. So that's why you put wins and losses in there. Oh yeah, I went on that rant because they still say wins or losses and it's not on that criteria. So that it just bugs me out, y'all. But yeah, but that was my point with that. So Tay-Rock, I could see the argument. I gotta sit down and actually do it. Like I gotta see his resume in front of me to tell y'all how much more points, because y'all know every year it takes them 4 hours, but then I listen to them. Well, y'all ask me usually every year. Go back in my I've been doing it ever since Champion came out. So every year Champion did it. The rankings have definitely did who's the real champion of the year or who the battle rapper of the year by their criteria, and then I tell you who. Like that. And I tell y'all how I would have did it or how you actually should do it. Champion wins, like you gotta credit a winner more. Period. That's just common sense. How it go in any sport. A long time they didn't even give the MVP out, the most valuable player in the NBA, to a team that's not even in the top four. Top four. I think Westbrook was the first. I don't think they was top four, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong with where they was actually ranked that year that Westbrook got the MVP.
I think that Tay-Rock is bigger than.
Part of the MVP is you gotta win.
He needs an award named after him.
Awards
Like he's
the right man. Hey, Tay-Rock,
for winners.
Stop remembering that shit. Just forget like Swamp. They brought up
Unless
Swamp
this is
versus
kids.
and like it was credible. Just keep forgetting raps, nigga. That make most sense around this motherfucker. In our world, if you
what's the award they give all the kids? I don't even know the name of the award because it means nothing. Like, what are we, kids? Everybody, even when you lose, you get an award. Here's your freaking participation trophies, right? Y'all know about that. Disgusting work. We give none of those. We call those flowers. We call those credit. Here you go. We give credit where it's due. Yeah. So what? Here, take your little flower when you were alive. But when we're giving awards out, we're not giving participation awards out. That's disgusting work.
forgetting your raps, you wasn't in the conversation.
You gotta win
what a
something.
pro section.
Play somewhere.
What a pros sit. The pros is right there. The niggas who don't, that's where we sit. We don't look at what the fuck is y'all talking about, man.
Man, don't nothing here make sense, man. If you try to start making sense of shit around here, you gonna get lost, man.
What number was Swamp? Anybody know?
He ain't make it.
What number was Swamp? Anybody have it?
My bad. Swamp didn't make the list, man.
With the resume he
I ain't
had.
tripping off that. I mean, that happens.
Disgusting.
I ain't tripping off that, but come on.
Suge
man.
didn't
Like,
make the list neither.
How is we giving people
Disgusting
praise?
work.
Nothing. Like, come on. This is and Tay-Rock, when you got Tay-Rock who loves battle rap, he loves it, right? When he posts, hey, that's it for me. Y'all got me fucked up. That's it. This is URL's guy. Y'all, most of the panel be URL cock blowing, right? They don't stand for shit, so give it to Tay. What the fuck is you talking about?
I like the video for me. Share.
You can't say that on a year that an RBE artist won.
No, I'm not knocking Big K accomplishment. Big K, it was highly arguable.
Bro, I'm saying you can't say they all.
Who y'all had in the chat? Who did y'all have for champion or battler of the year? Big K is the most safest bet because Big K been making noise from the beginning. Like first 3 months in, you be like, oh yeah, since he beat A-War, you like, oh yeah, he going for champion of the year. He kept doing his thing. He did his thing as Mook too. So like, safe bet is saying Big K But off that criteria they was using, it gets tricky. Off that criteria they was using, oh yeah, got tricky. Too easy. Twerk should have got it off how they comparing it right there. Too easy.
Just, you are
Obviously, the fan votes. Here's a question, y'all. I don't know the answer. Maybe y'all can get the answer for me. Does the fans got the criteria? Because you see how everybody was arguing the criteria for twerk, and well, they weren't really arguing. They were just saying the criteria when it came to twerk and Big K at the end. Did the fans got that, or should the fans automatically know? Who was debating with the fans, or did they just pick whoever they wanted donated for? Y'all gonna get enough about letting the fans vote. You don't get enough. I understand letting the fans vote is how you get your actual money. I get it. Or get the donations like as part of the money part of it. I get that part. But it doesn't work. The fan vote should be the least amount of what it is. Y'all the experts. The fans, what are the odds of the fans watching every battle like y'all say y'all did? What's the odds? So why the heck would the fans hold more weight than y'all? I don't get it. I don't get it. Rankings, he didn't hold more weight. I think it was like 30-something% to 20, whatever. The fans vote held more weight than the actual analysts. Imagine that. In the finals, y'all. Don't let that go over your head. In the finals. In the All-Star game, the fans get the vote for the... Oh, yeah, they get the starters. Just the All-Star game, though. You know what I'm saying? This ain't an All-Star game. This serious. This MVP. I don't think the fans get a vote with the MVP. Could be wrong. Pretty sure I'm right, though.
But Big K had a year that was really heavy. He took. See, I remember Big K's fights. He took A Ward. He destroyed A Ward first. He got Mook. Then he got who was Ice Pack, and he got who was it?
T-Rex, Sharon, and Dash.
Yeah, that's a hell of a list right there.
That's the lineup.
That's a hell of a lineup.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
Half of them. What are y'all doing? He lost.
Say that again, Bill.
What the fuck are y'all doing right? What the fuck is y'all doing right now, man?
Who lost?
Say that again.
Big
Well,
T
y'all
lost.
Okay,
Where you got him losing, Bill? What battle you got him losing?
Jerome beat him. Rex beat him. Jazz beat him. Ice Pack beat him.
You just saying anything. Saying anything. Now, when it comes to wins and losses, it's the only thing that I can understand going by consensus because it's not no official judges. Yeah, Bill hating bad. He lost all the battles. He lost the Rex. Like, right. Now, I ain't mad because some people did say Rex won the battle, but that's just some people, and not me, but some people did say that. But no, he didn't lose that battle. But you can say that, but you can't say, but the most logical way to say it is debatable win. You know why I say debatable? Because some people say he lost, some people say he won. A good amount of people. So if it's over like 30% of people saying they did win, like for Rex, then you should call it debatable. Not 50-50, 30. Just 30. Still debatable, but now who won or lost? The person who got 70. Debatable win. I've been saying this for years also. This clears up a lot of these arguments that people, nonsense arguments. Debatable win. Debatable loss for Rex. So that's the best I can give you. He lost the battle, but I can call it debatable. You can say he won it if you want to. You with 30% people.
I don't know.
Look, this is what I think. Big K, his opponents are harder. His shows are better. He pummeled A Ward in the.
Hold on. When you say his opponents are harder, I have a strong disagreement. Now, listen, I do believe that Twerk and Big K were the one and the two. But Yeah, it's no way. I don't think that he had the harder opponents than New Jersey Twerk. They both had.
No, I didn't.
Like, hold on. Let's see. Even in the ones that they had in common, they both battled Mook. Mook was extraordinarily better versus Twerk than he was versus Big K.
No.
They both battled Jazz. He was.
Respectfully.
What?
I just disagree. Respect.
So Mook wasn't better versus Twerk than he was versus Big K. Versus Big K, he had an AB.
Whoever just disagree with the boss just don't even know what's going on. If you think Mook was on the same level as he was with Big K as he was with Twerk, you don't even understand battle rap. So that's what I'm saying. Some people make comments just to disagree, just to say, because it's opinionated. So I mean, I can disagree anytime I want to. I don't even gotta feel that way, or I can only just feel that way. Like, bro, it's nothing to argue about. You can ask that man himself. He was like, yeah, I was more locked in with Twerk, of course.
C scheme, and he said he had a dopamine picture scheme that was
Yeah, all that
trash.
shit the same. All that shit sounded like the same rap with me. I ain't gonna
You
lie.
cannot do that. You cannot do that because at the same time,
Oh, that was
battling anybody out.
Oh, that makes sense because that was Briz in the background hating on Mook. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, who just disagrees he in his feelings? I told you, if you feel some type of way, Mook sound the same regardless. Still hating.
Comparing him to what he'll do with me, and that shit didn't happen. So you can't.
No. So I'm with you, Verb, but I'm saying when you say Big K had tougher opponents, it can't work both ways, right? Because 6 of the people that New Jersey Twerk battled were on that Coty list.
No, I'm not bringing up Twerk's line. I wasn't talking about Twerk. I was just really talking about Big K. Big K lineup.
Well, when you say his opponents are harder than
I
who?
was talking about whoever the rapper was we was talking about in his name. I didn't even think about Twerk, but since we are on Twerk now, let's run down Twerk lineup.
Terrible
Who did
Verb.
Twerk have?
You did say
Twerk
that.
had, I'm going to go in the order I remember him. He had Coffee. He had Chef Trez. He had Rockin' Geechee.
No,
He had Jazz.
No 2-on-2s and no partners. Man.
Okay, he had
That's another
Jazz.
partner.
He had... No, that was Kim.
Okay, look.
Just because Big K don't have no friends, we not doing
okay,
that.
but look, when you're cooler, it ain't that serious. Come on, man.
Him and Jazz was a really good battle.
I've been telling people 2-on-2s don't count. 1-rounders don't count. They count like for promotion purposes, but do we take it serious like that's a competition for who actually win a battle, make them better than the person? No. So that's what I mean by don't count. Like it might be good for your career, it might help with your promotion, that type of thing. So it count overall for your brand, but it don't count to a judge. It don't count to somebody that care only about wins and losses. You understand? So girl battles don't count, respectfully. 2-on-2s don't count. 1-rounders don't count. They don't count. We're here for, and I don't even like counting short battles. Count less. Like those light work battles, 90 seconds, 70 seconds, or whatever the heck they be spitting. That's a 3-round battle, yes, but I prefer what counts the most is a 3-round, and it's probably with them too, but I told you them other ones just don't count at all. But the preferred is a 3-round, 3 minutes. That's the most competitive. Now, a little bit under that, give or take, over, you know what I'm saying? Of course, over that is good. You know what I'm saying? More competitive. But 3 minutes, it makes it the most competitive. You know? Give somebody a chance to actually win the next round. 1 round, like that don't mean nothing because I know people that lose 1 round and then win the other 2. So he still could have won the battle. So I'm not saying like, nah, that's stupid. People just say anything.
Oh, did you see it?
Yeah, I watched it, man. In the little box, right?
It was better than Jazz versus Big K, bro.
Oh, okay, but look.
No, him and Jazz wasn't in the box. Everybody else was. It was on that same card though, but him and Jazz was not in the box.
All right, but still in all, like if Big K ain't got no friends, it's all business. These other people do laugh and joke with each other. Now we ain't gonna act like niggas don't laugh and chuckle. Like Big K don't chuckle.
Right, and that's okay, but if that doesn't show in the battles, Swamp and Chef Trez are very good friends, but they gave us a great battle.
Hey, boss. You keep talking about the little niggas, man. Like Trez is way better than.
Okay, Verb, I'm sorry, but I'm just saying, I don't care if you're friends, as long as the battle that's produced is a good battle.
No,
So,
why would you not care? Wait, why would you not care if they friends if the battle ain't
Oh
like?
my goodness, Verb. Why
because
don't you
if I get
understand?
a
The boss
great
be
battle,
killing
if I
Verb.
get a classic battle,
She be
I don't
killing
care
this
if y'all
nigga.
friends or not.
Well, I mean, whoever y'all give it to with the first two, that's fine. But Big K, Big K had the first big jawbreak on A-Ward when he was so-called the.
I agree with that.
Okay.
That's not true.
I agree.
XL beat him already, clearly.
I mean, like he pummeled him, like nobody else.
Nope, that's not true.
Pummeled him. He
XL
beat
already
up on
beat
him. Like, come on, so
A-Ward clear.
Pummeled him. He beat up on him. Like, come on, so that.
That's not true.
I lost money on A-Ward versus Big K because I thought Ward was going to win. So, yes, Big K definitely did his thing versus A-Ward. No ifs, ands, or buts about that.
How can you have three clear losses in 1 year and still make a good award?
Because wins are, like, y'all have to know the actual criteria.
Well, no, what I'm asking is, okay, so if you can lose three, okay, because Big K was a big battle that he lost, okay?
Right.
Then Frack got in on a sleeper. Then all the eyes on the planet is on Verb. I got Performer of the Night in front of him, beat him on every poll, and he still got a
He
win.
beat Verb. That's debatable.
Did that happen to Twerk? Did that happen to Tay-Rock? Did that happen to That didn't happen to nobody else.
That can happen to anybody. Twerk, A-Ward lost to Big K. He lost to Frank. I got real sick, but it's a debatable loss for him. And then, what's the battle he just said? I had him winning that other battle she said, though. But debatable, though. It's debatable. I forgot what battle she just said, but I had him winning the other big battle. I can't think of it right now. All right, y'all.
So, it's about the criteria, Verb. Performance.
Okay, well, no. If
material.
Okay, so look, tell you what. If it's about the criteria, right? Okay. Is the criteria with this, you can lose anytime you want. Just do one thing good?
That's nowhere written down.
Okay, so how many battles A-Ward had?
Dang, the boss went right over your head. What you mean? He asked, can you lose? Look, he just asked pretty much, can you lose and still be on the list? If they think A-Ward is losing all these battles, the Verb battle, y'all. The Verb battle, I got, that one is debatable right there. Who y'all had winning in that battle? If you had A-Verb, do you admit that it was still a debatable battle? Or if you got Verb, is it still debatable? Because I think it's debatable. I think I edged Verb though. No, I might have edged A-Ward. I forgot. I know it's debatable though. That's the debatable battle. Verb didn't win that battle. No.
Yeah, to begin
Not
with.
clearly.
How many
Clear
battles?
win.
I don't. Let me see what he had. He had Big K. He had Dixon.
Verb, Vixen.
He had Frack. He had Verb. He had Clips. I'm missing
the Clips battle? How was the Clips battle?
It was really bad. It was really
okay,
really
so
bad.
look what you're saying.
He won, but it was really bad.
Check this out,
He
right?
beat Clip.
This is where we go left. The guy has 3 clear L's, 1 bad performance, beats a girl. Now, A-Ward, the reason why I'm doing this to you, don't forget, is because
Look, in Champion, they be like, oh, he beat this person, but it was a terrible battle. We don't do that in sports. That's what I'm saying. That's another random impact thing that y'all like to say. But it was a bad battle. Whether y'all think the Super Bowl is supposed to be 50 points because both of their offense, 30 points, to be more realistic, in the high 20s, it wasn't. It had 19. Doesn't matter how you win, is you win or not. To a competitor, I don't care about how nasty the win looked. Y'all would have hated basketball in the 80s. Like these dudes keep fouling, they won't even make them do a layup. Right. It's no layups. Nigga, they keep talking about his jail rules. It's two crappy battles, but I still would have to give them to Big K. Right. So it's rather how they won or lost, not if the battle was good to you or not. Heck you talking about? Battles being good is preference. So we don't care about what's entertaining to you. Like I always give this example. If a team's blowing somebody out by 20, 25 points in basketball, most people's like, this is getting boring and leave. I like it though. So what's boring or good to you might not be good or boring to me. I like seeing somebody destroy. I want to see them go up 30 and 40. Unless, of course, that's my team, I might turn away. But if it's my team doing it to somebody, yeah, I like that. So that's just preference, just talking. We try to get our preference out of it as much as we can to be more logical. Things we can back up by stats or facts, not random things that we think. My subjective opinion. We don't give a crap how you feel. Respectfully, we don't care how you feel. Sorry. You don't care how I feel, do you? You don't live my life. You don't care, just like Ditto. You don't care about people's feelings. You care about the sport. Like in sports, of course, outside of sports. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying in the sport. We don't care about the athlete's feelings. Oh, Kyrie's going through so much. Oh my goodness, it's affecting his game. Oh, Kyrie's going through so much. We don't care about. I don't respectfully. Outside the battle, pray for this brother. I'm watching him play the sport. No excuses. That's just how it go, y'all. Y'all don't understand that because y'all not competitive. If you don't understand that, you know what I'm saying? You don't understand how sports and competitiveness go.
Was fronting on that camera with that goddamn witty, and I had
No
left your ass
excuses.
alone, didn't I? You kept fucking with me, so we're gonna keep it going. You have 3 clear losses, and then a terrible showing versus Coty.
That was
So all
crappy
the
battle. I
men
mean,
that he needed
I
to
agree
stand
one of
up
the
and
best
beat,
battles.
he failed, but he beat the girl, and y'all gave him an award. Y'all can all go to hell. Now it makes sense. He beat none of the men he's supposed to beat. He beat a girl. He beat a girl. He beat none of the men, and he still got an award. That's pathetic.
He just had a great moment.
Okay, I feel you, but where's your moments against, like, for you can't get MVP or something and don't win. That don't make sense. You do know that, right?
He didn't get MVP.
He got moment of the year. That is MVP. That's saying out of every nigga that rapped around this motherfucker because he cussed, he got the award, right?
I mean, I just don't think it's A-Ward's fault. You got to blame the fans that voted for him.
We got to blame France ass because that's his boy.
The fans voted Verb.
Hey, listen, man, we don't trust no fucking system. Y'all was listening to the app, and that's all controlled too. What you mean the fans voted? Why the fans did not outvote him on no poll against nobody?
I don't care about the fan votes. He can have his little fan votes. I told you, I understand the money, so he can have his fan votes and all that type of stuff. Not when it comes down to top number in them places. I'd rather the fans have the least, if any, say so in it. I don't care about what the fans. I care more about you, Jay Black. Even Anwar, because he watched more battles, especially if you're on that panel, you watch way more battles than your random fans. So no, I don't care about the fans' opinion. And y'all going by the criteria that's right there in front of y'all, reminding y'all. So I'm holding y'all accountable for the list, the numbers. But that random stuff, get your money, donate for your performer of the year and all that other stuff, just like how the NBA do the All-Star game, those type of awards. Yeah. Let the fans vote for that. But for the MVP, the best. Oh no.
It's
Oh
fucking
no.
insanity, man.
We're not letting
It's
fans
insanity,
vote.
and that's why this shit is over, man.
Now I do think Jazz and Hustle should have been.
We
over
all
A1,
fans.
but
I mean,
as far as the
don't they got their
overall
own?
Cody,
Don't they got their own thing?
yeah, but those particular three ladies,
Specialized
Jazz, Hustle,
fans.
and Coffee, did enough and had a phenomenal enough year.
Hey,
to
listen,
be
I was trying to figure that out earlier.
Hey, listen, boss. That's the man section, man. Stop trying to put them in that line, man. They got their woman of the year.
I didn't put them there. Hell,
look,
put them there.
Look, okay, look. It ain't.
Yeah, I never understood that.
Look, them.
Why was it both?
Yeah, because look, keep them. When you just putting the girls on the men list, why the men don't go in the girl list then? That don't even fucking make
Right,
sense.
I asked Jazz that earlier. She acted like I was retarded or some
Okay,
shit. I'm like, if it's Wody, if women could be in Coty, what the hell y'all need Wody for?
That don't make
So the
sense.
cat-
Don't make no sense.
The,
It don't make
so
no
the
sense.
argument with that, so the
Again, something I've been saying. No other sport lets the females, but the sports we like anyway. I'm sure it is co-ed sports, but not the competitive sports that we like tennis. I seen girls and boys play against each other respectfully, but not basketball, not football. Like, what are you talking about? The girls don't play with the boys. Like, we're not gonna have them on the same list. That's what I say about the All-Star list. That's what I say about Coty every year. Why the heck are girls on the list respectfully, especially when they got their own list now? Why? Like, you don't know how to explain that good enough. They gonna say things like, "Oh, if their resume is good enough to be up there with the guys," like, what? The girl battles against the guys don't count, mind you. There, now here it does, so it makes more sense why they doing it there, but it shouldn't. That's why it shouldn't be no girls there. Shouldn't be, the girls battle shouldn't count. We're looking for the MVP of the men's right now. They don't got their own. Y'all got y'all own. So why we can't have ours? Like, just like dang women, and just like simp niggas, letting the women take ours and theirs. Like, bro, we ain't got two. We ain't even got one for ourselves. They got a whole one to themselves. Like, bro, who cares if it makes sense? If you wanna, if there's a fan to say in the comments, if you have so much gripe with it, why don't you fix it? Why don't you create one of your own? Can you imagine that argument versus Walmart or McDonald's or any other brands that you partake from? Like, when it's food, it's different, right? Oh, if it's so bad, why don't you go make a McDonald's of your own or go home and cook? Like, because I came out here and I ordered from here and I expected a certain type of way. And if it's not, then I complain. Period. Heck is you talking about? Heck is you talking about? We wanted to get better. That's why I complain. Like, how the fans don't understand that. Oh, you should. Even Jay Black say it every year. Then you maybe should make your own. I don't even want to do this. I was hoping somebody take this and then keep doing it themselves. Like, nigga, we like yours. We want yours to be better. Pause. Yeah, we like your champion of the year. Like, who else gonna be champion of the year? If I make one, it ain't gonna say champion of the year. You already got that. So we talking about yours and what you should do to make it less biased or seem less biased, because the more randomness, the more holes you can pick through. You know what I'm saying? The more biased you look. You just keep poking holes through little things because it's random. It's not based on nothing that's actually what we're here for. Who's the best? Who was the best in 2023? Right? Not accolades or all that other stuff. Nah, we don't care about that stuff. We care about stats. Yeah, but no. Wins. No. Stats. Name a few of them. I told you a couple of them's good. Like, yeah, wins. Yeah, that's a stat. That's a good stat you should go by. Oh, bodies, how bad you beat the person in battle rap. Yeah, so smart. Yeah, smart. Who you was battling. Yeah, stats. Yeah, was that a high name and things of that nature? Yeah, losses. Yeah, it sounds negative, but yeah, we count turnovers too. So why not add in losses? Yeah. Let's start with a few and let's see who is actually the best. No rankings. We just want to talk random and say stupid stuff, right? I know. That's why y'all keep doing
Arguing
these,
with that,
running
it's
into the same
semantical, right? It's
problems.
called Coty, not Modi. It's champion of the year. It doesn't
so where's the
specify a
mindset?
gender.
Where's the
Well, then they need to.
We not with all that gender shit here. This battle rap. They not bringing that here.
Yeah,
They need to just get rid of Wody then. Just get rid of Wody.
because that's not look.
Yeah, like it's not getting ready to be cisgender battle rap
like,
shit.
stop segregating the women. Like that's an handy. Like it's too
And
much.
then it's gonna need to be a training award in 10 years.
Are y'all built with us? Are y'all built to deal with us or not?
Yeah, y'all
Like,
always
that's
trying to
what it's
incorporate them in this line. Like,
There's too
damn.
many
Because
niggas.
look, if you remove them three girls,
There's too many male
then
battle
take out
rappers
another
to
four.
compare them to girl battle rappers. Like it's not even that much active girls. I told you my list got 120 plus on it. Plus, keep going. I got more than that, but I'm talking about in order. So these dudes active, you know, like battle a lot. Girls don't even. It's like 30 girls to over 100 dudes. That's not in that right there. It wouldn't be fair to put them on the same nut. Let them have their own. Just like in any other sport, that makes the most sense to let us have ours. That's it. Not put them over here with us. Like what? No, I don't want to play with the girls, bro.
This is what the
I
fuck it
don't.
is.
And will I play with a girl? Have I played with a girl? But yeah. And it's just that playing with a girl. It's not trying to dog her. Like I got so competitive in basketball before that niggas just start throwing blows. You think I'm gonna play that competitive against a girl? If I do, did I look like the dumbest nigga ever? Like, no, I can't even get that mad. So I can't even play against her the same way. Don't even make sense. No. Girls should not be counted the same as dudes. And the dudes were like, bro, that's stupid.
It's like, what
No,
the
In no
three,
sport,
all three
even
of them
in
were
a
under
mental
Tay-Rock.
sport.
Tay-Rock
Oh,
was
it's not
7,
physical.
Jazz was
It's
11,
mental.
Hustle was 20.
So, even in mental.
Okay, so whoever was
And their years was better than be some 11 and 12, bro.
man, put
They
them
should've
in they
just had-
man. This is what's wrong with the world, man. Y'all keep trying to put you want equal rights, man. They
Nah,
want the whole
Verb, we
section.
gotta give J2 Wody. We gotta just give J2 Wody, bro.
I mean, okay, so that shit. Well, he's still gonna play with us.
Why J2 catching strays?
No,
That's the
okay.
point.
Catching strays. That's not. You're not a female.
No,
I
okay.
know that's the point. That's what we saying. Like champion of the year should be just niggas, and women this should be over there. Should no reason to mix them up.
What the fuck is they got a pass to go in both bathrooms?
He cleaned
They
it
don't
up
fucking
good. But yeah, I see what he's saying. he cleaned it up.
make sense.
Yeah, it don't make no
Listen,
sense.
I'm not. I actually agree that there should they either need to be completely separate or just one list. I'm in agreement with that.
Yeah, because there's too much confusion.
I'm in agreement that it should be either this or either that. Nigga, do you agree? If you agree with me, then it ain't that. The other side say the same thing. How you agree with me, and that mean you in the middle. You need to pick a side. You just gonna agree with everything. I agree with everything. Like, what you talking about, the boss? Respectfully, and the boss be killing these dudes. Like she beating Verb right now. That little back and forth they having, she up like 3-1. He only got 1 point over her. She got like 3 points. Cause she gonna win because she know the criteria. So in a debate like this, like he don't know what he's talking about. He's saying he's talking from a how you should stuff that don't even make no sense. How you should fix it. He's seeing through biasness, which making it actually better for Verb when he pointing out little things and he don't know the criteria. I do know the criteria, so it's easier for me, and I got one of my own, so it's easier for me to nitpick. But for Verb to see it from a mile away, there's no way he'll see my criteria and be able to pick it apart like that from a mile away. Like, what? That's disgusting work. That's either Verb being super good or their criteria sucks. I told you, like, you leave room for it to be terrible, saying things like impact and moments. Scratch that. I know Jay Black, you stubborn, bro. You listen to people like Vixen and things like that. You gotta listen to mind, a like-minded type of guy. You think the fans go on the same level as me? How I rank and make it a freaking. You think the fans go on the same level as you? Going doing your business, going into the analytics and everything, the number work and making stats of this thing. Come on, man. Stop listening to random fans. Stop listening to dumb battle rappers. And like I seen them complaining, I ain't crying. I say this every year. I'm gonna get battle rappers up there. Chilla Jones did a terrible job. Respectfully, like he did a good job to a dummy, but to a guy like me that expected him to know what he's talking about in a debate, I don't even know why I expected him to, because I don't. I shouldn't. I don't think a battle rapper knows even close to that little white Harry Potter dude. He's sitting there watching battle rap every night with his popcorn, analyzing it. How the heck he know less than Chilla Jones? Like, just because he's white, that don't make no sense. So nerd's gonna know more stats than a nigga. White nerd, street nigga, who gonna know more stats? Come on, y'all. Y'all niggas sound stupid. Actually, Kobe averaged this many years. I'm gonna take his word for it. Don't even gotta look it up. So the fans is dumb at that. Oh, I don't care about that panel. That panel is full of nerds. Alright, so debate that nerd. See what happens. I seen one of the nerds come up in the space. I think it was the tiny Harry Potter looking nerd. That nigga jumped in one of the space going kicking their butt in that mud. I'm going by the criteria, and the criteria says he know about heart. So you want to argue that point? Say stuff random. That's not gonna beat him in no debate. You gotta argue the criteria. That nerd be beating the heck out of y'all. I destroy that little nerd. I'm telling you, bro. Because I'll make him feel dumb for going by that criteria he using. Definitely if you got your own facts, and let me have my own stats. And let's debate in front of the people, and let's see who makes more sense, what we should judge battle rap. Coty from, well, not Coty, Battle of the Year. Coty's yours. Battle of the Year. Let's ask the fans and the battle rappers which one makes more sense. Everything you got rankings, we got covered in this large 1,000 words of criteria y'all got. Right, but mine's more structured. Simple is better. So why you arguing all that dumb stuff? I'm keeping you here. So who won that battle? You want to watch the battle live in front of the people and judge it? Heck, what we talking about? What we talking about? Let's judge the battle right now live in front of me. You know I go crazy. I got a whole judging criteria too that I could debate anybody under the table. Everything I do is gonna be criteria, formula wise. Gotta make sense. I thought all niggas is like that, but until you got to battle rap. Battle rap is for niggas who lost wrestling, who finally stopped watching wrestling. And it's for niggas who actually still watch wrestling still right now. I don't even want to say nothing disrespectful about wrestling, watching niggas.
It causes too much confusion. Because why the fuck
Too many of them.
Jazz and Hustle be 11 and 12 on any list with a year?
That's what I'm telling you. Keep it simple, stupid. You got all these words and have them other words don't mean nothing. So, did he win the battle? Oh, did you hear the material that he used in the battle? Did he win the battle? Oh, did you see how many 3-pointers that Curry missed? That was his worst shooting game. They won. Oh, it doesn't matter. So we only talking about like what? How will a win don't matter over everything? Don't matter. What doesn't matter is if you had material that suffices you. That sounds like you hate. But do I get it? Yeah, I get it. Because I agree most of the time they're like, oh, underwhelming battle. Yeah, it is, but it's still a winner or a loser at the end of the day. And that's what we're here for. Competitive. So it's the fans and the battle rappers, all of us that's not keeping it competitive is why it's dying or is going to eventually die. Wrestling, fake wrestling, is dead. Ah, I just broke DNA heart. What? It's dead, sir. So, being over. That fake stuff not gonna survive through nothing. So that's why it's gonna seem like it's dying because it's not going back to authentic, back to how it actually was. 106 in Park had judges and winners. Fight Club had winners and losers. Scribble Jam had winners and losers. Am I going too far back for y'all? Lion Den had winners and losers. Smack came along and ain't no winners or losers. So it turned from wrestling or boxing to wrestling. Just that fast. No real, y'all, did y'all get that metaphor or not? No real loser or winner. Anybody can say anything. Fan base now. Fake wrestling. Smack! We should have known it was wrestling. Smack. With a name like Smack, we should have seen that from a mile away, but not here on face. No, it's not what you think it means. It actually means streets. This, that, and knowledge. No, it means wrestling. Smack. You're a wrestling fan. Hold it down, Rankins. You're making it down too much. Gotta have light minds, Jay Black. Don't listen to these clowns. They know nothing. You think Stephen A. Smith, everybody say, oh, you always use Stephen A. Smith. So that's an analyst that don't play a sport, but he's a beast. Why wouldn't I? You think Skip or Stephen A. Smith freaking listen to what the freaking NBA players say? No. He got his mind. He know his eye is better. He know his stats and his knowledge is better. So why would he listen to them? He'll go right in there and debate them and win 9 times out of 10. I ain't never seen him lose. The guy got to be an analyst basketball player like Perkins, and Perkins definitely don't be beaten. So like, no. Come on, y'all. Y'all got the game all the way effed up. Y'all looking at it as Smack, the wrestler, the fake way, through fake eyes, not competitors like us, the old school people who know battle rap as a sport, wins and losses. Who's better?
If they got their own list, they number 1 and 2.
And they will be whenever Woody meet.
But that don't make sense because they already on the list. So why are they getting added to another list?
That's ridiculous.
That's not fair to the rest of the
Y'all
women.
trying to make
That's
it
not
make
fair
sense
to
to
the rest
the
of the
women.
women or the
It
niggas.
don't make sense.
You know,
She already agreed. I agree that it should be a list of their own, and I agree that it should be a list of their together. Right. So why are you still arguing with niggas that say it should be a list of their own? Like, make it make sense, the boss. Because it look like you've been sent here from Jay Black. It look like you are trying to get on that Wody panel. If the boss end up on the Wody panel, if she haven't already been up there, I would say she already deserved it. I told you her debating skill is actually good. She'd be smarter than half these niggas up there. But like because she actually watch it. So by default. But somebody else like me who watch it too, like, come on. I can critique her and stop it. The boss, I see her biasness too. But she be killing somebody like Verb. You don't even watch. You don't know nothing.
So if the other women,
If she end up on Wody, she going for it right now.
had years that were up to par with those 3, they would have been in consideration as well.
No, but boss.
The boss, that don't mean nothing. We said it should be not up there at all. So you saying that means nothing? Like absolutely nothing. What are you talking about? What does that mean?
What we saying is we don't need them here. They have their own.
Right. They're men. They're logical. Once they get a point, it's gonna be hard to move them right there. They'll move themselves, like move the goalpost, but it's still gonna play somewhere around that original thought that they planted in their brain. Especially people like Verb and be able to just say
But
anything.
they
They're
couldn't meet
stand
the
on it.
criteria. That's what I'm saying. That's what
So it's gonna be
the
hard. You
issue
gotta
was.
push
You
them
got to think
a
when
different
Coty
way,
first
or that don't
started,
mean nothing to them.
there were very few cards, very few platforms. Women had much more limited opportunities than men did. So the women battlers were having a hard time even meeting the threshold to be in consideration for Coty. As that changed and women started getting more opportunities, when they were having an exceptional year, then they could be brought up as a topic of conversation.
This nigga said more opportunities. Last time I checked, now they might. Let me think about this. She might be talking about like Chrome, cause you know what I'm saying. You gotta dissect her. She know what she's talking about in a sense, for sure. Cause I told you she watch everything. So it's like she might be talking about Chrome, and that's girls getting a better opportunity. So if that's what she's talking about, But Queen of the Ring is dying. Battle rap for girls, like they're battling the niggas because desperation now. You have no other choice. Y'all don't have nothing of your own. Hold it down, Rankins. Queen of the Ring is coming back strong. Sorry, Debo. Salute to y'all. Hopefully you do. But to me, it looks like it's dying. You know what I'm saying? So they have to battle us. So just because they battling us now, and maybe because y'all putting them on Coty lists. So maybe if Vixen was on one of them. Oh, this girl was on one of them. Look at their resume. Oh, their resume got dudes on. So let me start battling dudes. So, Jay Black and I think even in wrestling, the girls and the guys are separated. I might be wrong. I don't watch wrestling. But come on. Why are you encouraging the girls to wanna battle dudes for when it don't even count? We don't care about that battle respectfully. Like, or is it some good girl battles? Yeah, some fire joints, but still don't matter. Just because it's fire don't mean it matters. And the whole who's better for the men's or who's better for the girls, like that don't matter.
Was wrong. This was wrong, man. You got to separate them.
It's some bullshit.
You got to separate them.
And the highest, all y'all ladies who've been busting y'all ass all year, battling all across the country, the highest you could get is a number 4. You're not going to be 1, 2, or 3, so get it out your head. You're going to be 4 at the highest. Because they already have Jazz Hustle Coffee. There's no way they're not going to make them the top 3.
Right. But do you feel like they don't deserve it? Do you feel like they are not the top 3 women of 2023?
I feel like if it's such a champion is a bigger deal than Wody, right? They're not equal, right?
Not to me, but to the consensus, yes.
It has to be a bigger deal because by them being on that list, they get automatically pushed to the top of the other list. They get a brownie point. They get an extra accolade. There's no way it's equivalent. If it was equivalent,
so that.
Yes, to me, but to consensus.
Because if Coty never happened and they only did Wody this year, those would still be 1, 2, and 3. Those 3 years are undeniable.
If it's so intergender, how come they only look at the popular girls? How come they don't look at all the women?
Because
they do. Because there's other women who have 4 battles. How come you have to battle a top tier male to get on that
right
list?
They do look at all those. So what woman?
No, they don't. They didn't look at QB. They didn't look at QB. She battled Clips. She had enough battles. They didn't look at her. They only look at the popular.
Okay,
girls.
so does anybody up here donate to Coty?
I donated, and I wish I could take it back now that I know where it's going.
She sounds like Jay Black. Did you donate? Because you can be a part of all this that's happening if you just give me some more money. How's that gonna make this change? Give you more money? Like, because it's opinionated rankings. If you think that QB should be in there, then you should have voted her in there. Like, Okay, but then that's only one fan. So let's say a lot of fans do it. So that means if we vote her in there, that's gonna make the panel, who supposedly been watching all the girls anyway, know something different. Like, what are you talking about? They should already know who should be there because they watch all the battles, right? Right. They got the resumes, right? Right. So why would a fan have to give you money for you to fix that part? Y'all just, but you sound like Jay Black sent you, the boss.
So the reason why I asked,
Yeah, what's it called? You lobbying for Wodie's panel. 1000%. I'm
that
convinced.
if you donated, Yoshi, then you know that you take surveys. You take more than one survey where you vote for who your top 20 is. So if you didn't vote for QB, that's where it starts at.
This video is 2 hours. Y'all think I watched this video already? Right. Come on, man. I call it like it's
If
nothing.
the people who donated did not vote QB in the top 20, why would she be brought up on when the panel meets? The panel meeting is at the end of everything. The people who donate takes more than one survey because it happens at different times of the year, just in case your selection changes. You pick who you have in your top 20. When the panel meets, they're discussing their top 20. The top 20 is the result of the survey, and etc. If she was never voted, why would she be discussed?
Let's call.
Last time I checked, and I just looked at the Coty panel, I didn't hear them list off the names of the fans who they thought should be up in the conversation. I could be mistaken, but like I said, I didn't see that part. What is the boss talking about? Now I believe her. Trust me, I believe her. All the way into the part that, oh, trying to make her point stick. Oh, they even said it on Coty. Like, wait, what? That part I didn't see. Now I do believe that, because I just said Jay Black tells us go vote, and I actually voted before, and it is a process that you go through. I voted before, first year. You know what I'm saying? I think the first 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Pat Stay one of the years.
I'm just saying, I don't think they add all the women. I don't think they take all the women into consideration. I don't think it's that intergender.
Listen,
I think it's more so.
Yoshi, tell me if this makes
It's
more
not.
sense, bro. I think it's more disrespectful for them
It's
to
not
squeeze the women into the Coty list.
Yeah, you want to be at the bottom of the
No,
niggas list is when
yeah,
you can be at the
because-
top of your own list.
Hold on, Yoshi, hold on.
Nah,
hold on,
Yoshi got the
hold on,
craziest
hold
point.
on.
She just don't know how to articulate it too well. But her point, I think, is intergender, because she said that a couple of times, and she's right. The way they didn't even mention enough girls in that to even make it a girl and a guy list. Like I said, there's only like 30 girls. So you can name Caution, you know what I'm saying? The one from RBE, um, the girl from Bads and Body, what's her name? I'm bad with names, y'all. But the girl from Bads and Body, Aeon, that girl go crazy. There's a couple of younger girls that went crazy too. If they watched all the battles like they said, they did their due diligence, and it's really girls and guys, then some more girls would have made this list over like resumes and all that other stuff that they going by. That's for sure. If that's what Yoshi trying to say, she's absolutely 100% right. This not even an intergender list. They pick and choose of what girls they gonna cipher through, and they put them on the list just to try to make them feel better, or for whatever their own reasons is. Not saying that them girls don't supposed to be on the list. If they on that list they are on, Hustle supposed to be higher than Real Sick. That's clearly. And A Ward. And Jazz. Like how what? Like no. If we going by the same rules that you're doing by the girls, so it's like y'all not even holding them on this list with as much weight as the guys. So you effing them. They don't supposed to be on the list. Put them on the list where they can have all their power.
God damn. I'm just saying, I think it's more disrespectful for them to squeeze them into the Coty list because now y'all they're trying to compete against all these niggas, so they wind up 11 and 12, which doesn't look right because their years was incredible.
That's what I was saying.
You dig what I'm saying? Instead of 11 and 12.
Now they supposed to be higher on this list right here. What we going by again? Alright. We're talking about hustle. Even though she be rehearsing, she's still whoever her ghostwriter and her rehearse partners. At the end of the rehearsal, it say, "Hustle, you win."
Add these women, you gotta really add these women where they really should be at in terms of their impact to the year and all of that. I paid attention to most of the women more than I paid attention to most of these niggas last year. They was.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But he is saying that it should be girls on their own list, so hopefully that, Bill be spazzing out, and that's
well, that wasn't sure. Excel B award, but that wasn't.
I said that earlier. Excel already had Big award, but everybody want to give Big K the credit. Like, well, he lost already before.
Yeah, they took away 3 lockers from the male locker room. They took away 3.
Y'all don't know, y'all like battle rap community forgets. It's easier to forget things if it's no in stone facts, no in stone wins and losses.
Like
so
that.
it's
That's
gonna be harder. It's easier to forget a debatable, like who won or lost. But if somebody won or lost, it's easier to remember. So it stamps the history. So that's why everybody just go by whatever. They don't even want to think in the past because they don't even remember who won or lost battles.
All that type of shit. If you ain't doing that type of shit,
it's hard for me. And I actually do know who. I actually judge them. It'd be hard for me because the consensus, and everybody say anything. It don't even matter if Snake Eyes win or lose.
No skill. It wasn't a punch. It wasn't a scheme with it.
Snake Eyes lose all his battles, and then he still get plates. So that in itself gonna make us forget about his loss if we keep seeing him over. Like, didn't you just lose last time? And then he does good too, so you be like, look at him again. Dang, you did good, but you lost again. See him again. Cause he's good promotion and all that, but that's wrestling stuff. Like, him being good at promotion is on him. He should be good at promoting himself. He should be doing that type of stuff. That's good. But what does that got to do with me picking the winners and moving them up and then making them battle each other to see who wins and move them up and then keep doing that? What they got to do with the rankings? What they got to do with the wins? Where the winners go? You can still be over there in the loser spot, promoting yourself away. So, like, he's promoting so good, okay, but he should be battling other losers, not move them up with the. I don't even make sense we all doing. Wrestling sense, smack wrestling sense, yeah, but not regular, common, competitive nature sense.
Chance, it wasn't a Dragon Ball bars or none of this shit. It was nothing with it. It was just, I'm going to cuss now because I need to say fuck Jesus against this demon. That man had to say fuck Jesus.
Give him more.
He said that been his Lord and Savior. He been going on tour collecting money. He got in front of me and said, Lord, you got to forgive me for this one because this motherfucker's bad. Let me cuss.
Suge didn't make the top 20 because we got to make a spot for these girls who got their own fucking list that they going to be in the top of. No.
They talked about Suge, but they didn't put him on the list.
Damn. Suge should be done with y'all ass too. That shit. And look, last year, was it last year? Suge was in the top 3. He don't make none this year.
Okay, so Suge went in the top 3 last year.
Yes, he was. The year he battled, he was that year.
No, he wasn't.
He's supposed to be in, but
top 3.
right,
What was he at?
He was like 6 or 7.
He was like 7. Him and
No, he
Swank,
was
one
not,
of
man.
them
Yes, he
were
was.
one of them were between 7 and 10, and
That year that Suge supposed to actually won it or got at least top 3, they gave him like 7, 8, something crazy. I'm like, I'm like, you can't win for losing. No chokes, no stumbles. I'm not saying he didn't do anything, but it don't matter. If you don't choke, stumble, nothing, and get the battles that you're supposed to, everything, beating niggas 3-0, still didn't get top 3. Like, y'all not, this can't be a champ. Like, what the heck type of paper champions are these? This gotta be paper champions. These are freaking, this is not real champions. No way. That's
one of them was between 10 and 13.
Was
But
Sugar
neither
Chess
of them
this
were in
year?
the top 5.
Sugar Chess was this year?
not saying that they don't get the
Shooting
pick
Chess
right.
was 2022.
It's
Chess,
kinda
Chess was
obvious.
on the list.
No.
Okay, so who was number 20? Can you read them out for the people that don't know about this shit?
Oh my God. I think Marv was 20.
Marv 1 was number 20. I gotta try to find it.
Having Marv at 20, anything is disrespectful. Anything.
Okay, so I think,
Well, that's
man,
true.
okay, so I think y'all just complaining for the sake of complaining. I ain't gonna.
Nah, boss. It's just, let's just really call it.
I mean, niggas
Oh,
are putting lists
like,
together for the sake of putting lists
I'm
together.
just saying because we got y'all not taking no criteria into account. Marv,
K-Rock
don't
did
be wrong.
this shit. K-Rock,
That's what you're there for, the boss. If they're not taking the criteria in effect and you're doing a good job, then you just got to keep reminding them, this is what they're going by. This is what they're going by. This is what they're going by. But the points that Yoshi's making, Bill Collector's making, Verb's making are good points. You know why they're good? You know how I know that you know that they're good. You agree with them twice. 4 times, really, because you agree with everything. 2 times in both times, you're right. So you just keep agreeing with them. So they're making good points. So they're not talking just to be talking when they come in with good points, things that Jay Black should definitely consider, like take the girls off the man's list. Common sense, but he's a nerd and he's like a stubborn type of character. He got a stubborn type of character. So he listens, but he don't. He's a wrestling fan, y'all. No offense. Battle rap is life. I'll be back, y'all. Y'all still on your A game. Salute to you, Prude.